Generic or branded? Ever stood at the pharmacy counter wondering if that cheaper medicine is just as good? Let's break it down. When a company discovers a new drug, they go through years of research, development, and expensive clinical trials. To protect this investment, they get a patent. This first version of the drug is the branded or innovator drug. Think of it like the original inventor. They get exclusive rights to sell it for a period, often around 20 years. But what happens when that patent expires? That's where generic medicines come in. Other pharmaceutical companies can now produce and sell their own versions of that same drug. Think of it like different companies making the same recipe after the original chef shared it. Now for the most important part, the active pharmaceutical ingredient, API. This is the chemical that actually treats your condition. And guess what? In both branded and generic medicines, the active ingredient is exactly the same. Regulatory bodies like the FDA in the US or EMA in Europe ensure generics have the same active ingredient, strength, dosage form, and route of administration as the branded drug. They must prove bioequivalence, meaning they work in the body in the same way and in the same amount of time. So if the active part is the same, what can be different? The inactive ingredients, also known as excipients. These are things like fillers, binders, dyes, or coatings that give the pill its shape, color, or help with absorption. These generally don't affect how the medicine works for most people. However, in very rare cases, someone might have an allergy or sensitivity to a specific inactive ingredient. Always check the label or ask your pharmacist if you have known sensitivities. And now the difference everyone notices: price. Generics are almost always significantly cheaper. Why? Generic manufacturers don't have to repeat the costly initial research, development, and extensive marketing campaigns that the original brand did. They just need to prove their product is bioequivalent. This massive cost saving is passed on to you. So, are generics as safe and effective? Absolutely. They undergo rigorous testing and must meet the same strict quality, safety, and efficacy standards as branded drugs. So to sum up, generic medicines have the same active ingredient, work the same way, but usually have different inactive ingredients and are much cheaper. Choosing generic is often a smart way to save money without compromising your health. Always talk to your doctor or pharmacist if you have any questions about your medication. They're there to help.